Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and look what I have today. Well, I will show you how you can make this poncho with sleeves. You will decide the color and the size of this poncho. I will give you all the instructions and all the steps so you can make it like you want. Remember that this is an idea and you will decide if you want the sleeve longer or you want it without the sleeves. And also if you want this stitch or no. I love this stitch. It's so simple and beautiful. And you will decide if you want it off the shoulders or more closer, okay? I would love that you make this poncho with me and you will start by the neck, okay? So you will start making some eyes as a base and then you will decide if you want it shorter or longer. At the beginning, it will seem that it's too wide, but don't worry because later it will reduce a bit once we divide to make the sleeves. So don't worry, I will give you all my secrets and tips so you can make this beautiful poncho with sleeves. But well, before we start, it's important that you subscribe, please. It's completely free and it will be very helpful to me. But well, let's not lose more time. And first, I will give you the material list and then the step by step. Please stay tuned and thank you for watching this video. Well, for this poncho, this is a large size. I will use 400 grams of this material and a crochet hook of number 3.5 millimeters. As you could see, it's a fine material, sorry, a light material, right? It's number 3. Well, we will start making eyes, okay? So first we will make 4 chains, 2, 3, and 4. Then we will go to the beginning, we will turn over, and right there we will insert the hook and make a double crochet. And like this is how we make the first eye. Well, then we will go up again with 4 chains. We are going to make this double crochet of 3 crochet. So we will take 1, take 2, and take 3. Like this, we are going to continue making more eyes until we have a long strip of eyes that goes all around our shoulders, okay? So let's continue like this, making 4 chains and then coming back and making a double crochet of 3 crochet. Well, look, I already measure and I try on all around my shoulders and I have 90 eyes, okay? I measured, if we fold, we have 55 centimeters. So in total, we will have 110 centimeters, right? Well, so once you are sure that you have the number of eyes that you want, you will make sure that you don't twist, okay? We must join and we must create this circle without having any twist. Okay, so once we are sure we have all of our eyes straight, we are going to join the beginning with the end, like this, slipping one. Well, we will slip until the middle of the first eye, like this. 1, 2, and right here we will go up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 chains. Then we will go to the next eye, and right there we are going to make a double crochet. Then 3 chains, and again right in the middle of the next eye, a double crochet. Then 3 chains, and again we will repeat. We are going to continue like this, the whole row, okay? Always in the middle of the eye. At the end of the row, we are going to finish with 3 chains, and we are going to slip one to close. Well, then we are going to slip one until the middle of this first square. So here we have 1, 2. Then we will go up and we will make right there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 chains. Turn over twice. And again, here where we started, we are going to make, well, insert the hook and then an extended double crochet. Take 2. Okay, I will repeat. Please, like this is how I will insert the hook like linear. Then take 2, and the last 2. So we will have a V here in the middle of the first square. Then we will go up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 chains, and then 5. Okay, 5 chains, yarn over twice, and we will come back to the beginning, and right here we are going to make a petal. So again, in this space we are going to make a double crochet like this, and we will leave the last loops in hold. We are going to make a third double crochet. As you could see, I turn over twice, I take 2, and I leave the last loops in hold. Okay, we have 3 double crochet right here. Well, then we are going to turn over twice, and we will insert the hook in the next double crochet of the next square. Look, this is where we will insert the hook right in the next double crochet of the next mesh square. Right there we are going to make a double crochet, then yarn over twice again, and right there we are going to complete a petal, also leaving the last loops in hold. So here we have the third extended double crochet. Now yarn over again, and in the next double crochet of the next mesh square, right there we are going to make the third petal. Remember, each petal has each petal have, right, 3 extended double crochet. We will leave all the last loops in hold right there in the hook, then we will bring them through, then 1 chain to close. Well, and in this row we are going to complete the flower with 4 petals. So right here we are going to make the 4th petal, so we will go with 5 chains, then we will yarn over and we will come back right to the center, and right there we are going to make the next 2 extended double crochet like this. Take 2, 2, and the last 2, and we will leave the last loop in hold, bring them through and close, making 1 chain, yarn over, and now we are going to make the V in the middle of this square mesh. As you could see, we skip one, and right in the next one in the middle is where we are going to make this V. So the double crochet, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, turn over twice again, and again in the same space extend the double crochet to make the V. So now we are going to crochet the flower again. 1 petal here, 1 more here, and then next 2 in the next double crochet. So we will go up with 5 chains, then yarn over, we will insert the hook right here, we will make the second extended double crochet, and now the third extended double crochet, leaving the last loops in hold. Like this we are going to hold the loops of the next 2 coming petals, right? So in the next double crochet we are going to skip this mesh square, and let me see. Yes, and right here in this double crochet we will insert the hook and make the second petal with 3 double crochet, leaving the last loops in hold. So here so far we have 2 petals in hold. Then in the next double crochet we are going to make the third petal, also leaving the last loops in hold. Just let me check. Okay, turn over twice, insert your hook, not in the middle, right here in the double crochet. Take 2, and leave the last loop right there in holding the hook. Then the third extended double crochet, and now that we have these 3 petals in hold, we are going to bring them through and make 1 chain to close. Right here we will go up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and right here we are going to make the 4th petal, and after the 4th petal we are going to make the V. Like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Okay, remember right here in the middle of the next mesh square, the V. Extended double crochet, then 5 chains, and like this the whole row. Look, here I finished the row, and I will slip 1 to close. Now for the next row, we are going to start in the middle of the first V. So we are going to slip until here, until the middle. So 1 and 2. 1 more to be right there in the middle, and from here we will start. We will go up with 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, then yarn over twice, and we will go right to the center of the flower to make the next petal. Remember that each petal have 3 extended double crochet. So we will take 2, 2, and we will leave the last loops in hold right there, and then the third extended double crochet. Once we have these 3 double crochet, we will slip 1 to close, and then again we will make 5 chains, turn over twice, and again we will repeat and make the next petal right there, also leaving the last loops in hold. So here we have the second extended double crochet and then the third. Then we are going to slip 1 to close, and we will have something like this. So in the last row we made 4 petals, and now in this row we made 2 petals more, and now we close the flower. Now we are going to make 5 chains. We will make a single crochet right in the middle of the V, and then 5 chains again, and we will go here to complete the flower, and like this the whole row. Well, now at the end we are going to slip 1 to close, and this is the end of the row. Okay, so right here is where we are going to finish, right in the top of the last V. So here we are going to slip 1. Now to start with the next row, we are going to slip 1 until here, until the middle of the flower. You will decide if you want to cut and make a knot right there, and later you will hide the threads, or you are going to slip 1 until the middle of the flower like this. I like more this technique because like this you don't have any extra loose thread. Well, now that we are here, we are going to alternate the rows. Where we have the flowers, we are going to make the V's, and where we have the V's, we are going to make the flowers. Like this, okay? So here where we have the V, where we have the flower, we are going to make the V, and here where we have the V, we are going to make the flower. Remember, here in this first row, we are going to make 4 petals, and in the coming row, we are going to make the 2 last petals. And in the row where we made 2 petals, we are going to make just a single crochet over the V. So here we will start making 10 chains. This is how we started right here, remember? Then yarn over twice, and in the same space we are going to make an extended double crochet. So here we have a V, right? So now we will going to make 3, 4, 5 chains, yarn over twice, and right here we are going to make the first petal. So here we are going to make 3 extended double crochet together. We are going to leave them there, and in the middle of these 5 chains that we made in the last row, we are going to insert the hook and make the second petal out of 3 extended double crochet. As you could see, we still have the last double crochet of the last petal. So here we are going to make these 2 petals in hold. Then in the next space, right in the middle of these chains, we are going to make the next petal. We are going to leave them in hold. So far we have here 3 petals, right? So now that we have these 3 petals, we are going to bring them through and close, making 1 chain. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me take the stitch correct. So here we are, then close, making 1 chain, then 5 chains, yarn over twice, and right here in the top we are going to make the 4th petal. Remember that in the next row we are going to make the next 4 petals, okay? Then we are going to make 1 chain to close, and we turn over, and right here in the top where we have the flower, remember that we are going to alternate and make the V. Then 5 chains, and we are going to complete making the next extended double crochet to complete the V, right? So like this is how this row will be. In the next row we are going to complete the flower, and here where we have the V's we are going to make single crochet. Where like this is how we are going to alternate series. We are going to continue making more until we get long of the poncho that we want. You may think that your poncho is too wide, but please leave it like this because later we are going to make an stitch to reduce this a little bit, and also when we make the sleeves it will reduce even more, okay, in case you want to make this poncho with the sleeves. If not, well, take this into account and reduce the neck only. But well, I will continue making more series like this one until I get the long of the poncho that I want. Look, I already tried on and I like the long of the poncho that I have. Remember that to complete one flower we have to make 2 rows. So this is one series. Let's count how many flowers we have. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let me check again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so I think it's perfect. We have 9 series. So please try on and make sure that you learn long. To me, it's okay. Well, if you want to leave it like this, your poncho is ready, okay? You just want, if you want, you can put a last row for the edge, and I will show you how you are going to reduce to make the neck. But if you want to make sleeves like me, so you are going to divide, and for example here I decided that I want to use for my sleeves just 3 segments. Look, I have 1, 2, and 3, okay, and I will continue using the same stitch. I will continue all around making the same stitch, but please try on because it's not the complete sleeve, it's just the fist, so you don't need more, in my opinion, more segments, okay? It's just this part, it's just the end. It will be a small sleeve, and you will decide, okay, in my case, like I already try on, 3 aren't enough, so I finish here and then I slip to start right here, and then I just continue coming back and going to complete and to respect the stitch. And what I made is that I finished here, I slip one to close, and then I went up to start with the next row to complete the flower. Now I will continue making more rows with these 3 segments, and I will show you the long of my fist, and then I will show you the end. Well, look, I made 3 series for my fist. I already tried on and it's perfect. Now I will make here a last stitch for the edge. So I will start the row slipping 1 until here, until the middle of this first space. So right here in the middle, I will go up with 5 chains. Then I will make 2 more, so I will have 2. Then I will come back, 1, 2, and in the third space, we are going to slip 1 and make a picot. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 chains. We are going to insert the hook in the next space right in the middle, making a single crochet. So here we have these waves with picot. Like this, we are going to continue all around the sleeve. But well, let me here fix it and correct. I think that it's too much, so I will make 3 chains and then 2 more for the picot, so we will have 5. It will come back, and in the third we are going to slip 1 to make the picot, then 1, 2, 3 chains, and we are going to insert the hook right in the middle of the next space. It looks better, right? Well, like this we are going to continue all around. Well, once that we finish, we are going to the next sleeve, to the next fist, and we are going to repeat what we have just made. We are going to respect the same number of rows, and also we are going to respect that we use 3 segments, right, to go all around. So like this we are going to continue, and once we finish we are going to match all the flowers that we have. We are going to go in order, matching each flower of each side like this, and then we will take the half of the other side, and from there we are going to take the same number. We are going to take 3 segments for the sleeve. Okay, so we will go like this in order. So we are almost there. Okay, so please be careful, and then if you want you can put a marker. I will tell you a secret. According to the size that you are making this poncho, you will have different number of flowers, right? So for example, sometimes you may not have the same number in the front and in the back. In case you have one flower missing once you arrive and you match all of the flowers, you are going to leave this extra flower for the back, okay? So you are going to organize to have the same number of segments in each side, okay, for the sleeve. And the one that is left, you are going to take it for the back, and you will decide which will be your back and then which will be your front. So let me check. Yes, here we have three series with 3 segments. So we are going to repeat the same number, and at the end we are going to decorate making these waves with picot. And also we are going to decorate the bottom of our poncho with the same stitch with waves and picots if you want, okay? And then see you there to teach you how we are going to make the neck, because I know you are a little bit worried. Well, before we continue with the rest and with the neck, don't worry, we are going to reduce here a little bit. First, we have to match all the flowers in the bottom so we can have the same number each side, okay? And remember that the one that is left, you are going to use it for the back. So right here where we have the markers is where we are going to make the fist. I suggest that you start first making the V here in the flower. Remember that we are going to alternate also, and when we finish we are going to slip one joining with the flower. So like this we are going to continue starting with 10 chains. Remember that this is how we start the row to make the V, but I will show you how in case you have doubts. Well, here we are going to cut and start with the thread. Please make sure that you have your project facing to the right side. Right there is where we are going to start, and that's why we are going to start in this side, okay? So here we are going to make a knot also using the same thread and the same color, and we are going to make 10 chains to start with the V. We are going to respect the instructions that we are going to alternate. Where we have the flowers, we are going to make the V, and where we have the V, we are going to make the flowers. We are going to continue with the same instructions and see you at the end of the row that we go. We will go right here until here. Well, here I finished the row where is the marker, okay? And here I finished the flower with only 4 petals. Now we are going to fold so we can close to make the fist. So we are going to slip one here where we started the row, and now we are going to continue. It's okay to have this space opened. If you want later you can sew there, but before, please make sure that this perfectly fits on you. Then we are going to slip until the middle of this V to start with the next row, and here is where we are going to start with the next flower, and we are going to complete, right? And here we are going to make the V, and then here we are going to complete the flower, and we are going to complete 3 flowers. Well, we are going to reduce, okay? Finally, here in the neck, I note that it seems that it's too wide, but before we reduce, we have to make sure that these stitches were perfect for the poncho and for the sleeves, because once we make the sleeves, it reduces a little bit. So once you are sure, you are going to reduce. I want this poncho a little bit off the shoulders, so in each eye, I'm going to make in one eye 2 single crochet, in the next only 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and like this until the end of the row all around. Once I'm sure, if you want to reduce even more, here in this row we are going to reduce. Here in the next row I'm going to make crab stitch. It's like single crochet but backwards. Before you reduce and make this stitch, I suggest that you try on and see if you want to reduce more or no, okay? And well, remember that at the end of the sleeves we are going to make waves with picot and also at the bottom. Here only in the neck we are going to finish making this crab stitch. Then please don't forget to iron with the steam using a protection on there. Well, thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. I love that you spend this day with me and that we crochet this beautiful poncho together. If you want, remember, you can leave it without the fist, or if you want like me, you can make the fist and look like this. Don't forget to iron with the steam using a protection on there, and I hope that you make it in different sizes and in different colors too. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to follow me in all my social media too, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and in all my channels here in YouTube. Thank you. Don't forget to leave me a comment and please stay tuned for the coming videos. Take care and please, if you have any idea, don't forget to send me an email. Thank you. Take care. Bye.